What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on Pure Panorama. So I know I told you guys in yesterday's video that we were going to reveal the color match taillights as they sat just out of the truck and show you the finished product without them installed. That's what we did, and then I told you in today's video we were going to show you the polishing process of me going around and working the truck, but not give you the full reveal of how the truck turned out and what it looks like with the color match taillights installed on the 24 valve Cummins. But I am just too flippin' excited right now, and I can't do that to you guys. You guys have been awesome. You're loyal. You're great. You've been hitting that like button and killing it. Everybody has been going over to Instagram and checking on the photos to see what I post there. If you don't follow me on Instagram, be sure to follow me there at Pure Panorama 19 to get sneak peeks and get the first look at the truck before the channel gets to see it. That's where I post that stuff. I post when I get new parts, things like that. They all get to see it before the channel does. But anyways, as for right now, I want to talk a little bit about what I found, what I discovered as I moved my way around the truck and worked it with a waffle pad and some polishing compound. Now, I didn't find anything out of the ordinary, not anything new that I didn't really know about. Let me just start by saying I thought I might be all right to just go around and polish it. That I guess I'd be happy enough if I were to go around and polish it with the buffer and polishing compound just to restore the shine so that the freshly color matched taillights would kind of blend in with the paint better and not stand out so much. Because let's face it, you're freshly painting an item and then installing it on a truck that is 17 years old. Obviously, the paint on the truck over the years is going to be a little worn and faded. This has been a work truck. It still is a work truck. So we have scratches. We definitely have some rust that's starting to poke out and show. So common sense says that we obviously have to go around and try to correct the paint a little bit and do a paint correction on the truck before we install the taillights and expect them to look good after they've been freshly color matched with the PR4 flame red paint code that I had mixed up at Napa. So that is exactly what I did yesterday as I was painting the lights and color matching them and waiting for the coats of paint to dry. I worked my way around the truck, got it parked over here in the shade by the barn, and I worked my way around with the buffer with a waffle pad and polishing compound and just tried to bring some of that shine back and really just kind of clean it up a little bit so that it looked okay for the time being. As I got going down the truck though and working my way down the driver's side, I noticed that it really wasn't taking out as much of the imperfections and the flaws as I would have liked it to. Now, obviously I'm okay with getting some shine back on it so that it looks okay for right now and it matched the taillights better. But the ultimate goal, the main end goal would really be to try and clean up the paint enough to where a lot of those flaws just disappeared and we didn't have to see them anytime we got up close to the truck and looked at the paint. So the more I got going and working that polisher and the buffer down the side of the paint, trying to do some paint correction on the truck, the more I got thinking that we need to definitely hit it with the wool pad and a cutting compound. So I am planning to go and get a cutting compound sometime this week, and next weekend we are going to take some time and work our way back around the truck and hit it with a cutting compound. We're gonna do a two-stage job on this thing. So we're gonna start with the cutting compound and the wool pad, which the wool pad will generate more heat. It's a little more abrasive because of the fibers in the wool, how it's composed, how it's made. So that will generate more heat and it'll cut through the clear coat a little bit better to get rid of some of the deeper scratches. And obviously the way that the cutting compounds are manufactured, they're just a little bit more abrasive. So combine that with a wool pad, you should be okay to get rid of some deeper scratches and hopefully have a better turnout. And this is where the two-stage comes in, but you have to chase it and finish it up with a polishing compound and a foam pad again, a polishing pad. They do make foam pads that are also cutting pads, so if you are going to try this on your truck or do this to try and clean up the paint on your truck, don't mistake a foam pad just as a polishing pad, because they do make different types of foam pads where some of them are a little bit more abrasive and they're more meant for cutting, just like a wool pad. But enough of keeping you guys waiting. I am running out of daylight here and I want to show you what the truck looks like Remember, we haven't got all this bodywork stuff done yet, but I am extremely motivated in wanting to do it and get it done. I do feel strongly enough that I can get this stuff done myself and really turn the look of this truck around and get it finally cleaned up and looking the way that it should, in the way that I want it to. So we're gonna show you what we got right now after doing one polishing session on it. And remember, next weekend I'm gonna try, weather depending, we've been getting a lot of rain here, but we're gonna try next weekend to hit it and do a two-stage job on it with a rubbing compound and a wool pad, or a cutting agent and a wool pad, and the polishing compound and a polishing pad. But right now, the moment you guys have all been waiting for, probably, to see the truck with the color match taillights installed on it and how well they came out, or did they come out well? I don't know, but you're about to see. You can probably tell that they came out pretty decent from the way that I'm carrying myself right now. I'm pretty stoked, I'm pretty pumped, and I am extremely happy with the way that they look, the way that they came out. I could not be happier. So let's show you guys the final product. Here we go.
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
So there you guys have it, man. Those are the taillights with the fresh VHT niteshades taillight tint spray on the taillight lenses and the color matched PR4 flame red paint coat around the taillight trim. You can probably see right from the start that that paint code mixture from Napa is spot on compared to the Duplicolor color match that we got off the shelf. That stuff looked very pink to me and just was so far off from the paint code of the truck. It wasn't even funny. We established that in a previous video, but this stuff here is, man, it could not be any better of a mixture. That guy did a phenomenal job mixing it up and doing his thing, and I just, like I said already, could not be happier with the outcome. I am losing some light, so let me try and get up close here and show you guys how these things turned out, but they are looking pretty fresh. You can see that there isn't too much texture in the trim anymore, and that's due to the filler primer that we used, so it did smooth them out a little bit. There still is a little bit of texture to it, but it's not really that much. It's not anything that you can see when you're standing back from the truck. In fact, you do have to really kind of get up close to see any of it, so it really doesn't stand out that much. But even just the shine in the actual paint from doing the polishing with the polishing compound in the waffle pad, the truck looks completely different, man. This is the shiniest I've ever seen the truck, and it hasn't been washed. We literally just polished it, wiped it off. I didn't tape anything off, which was probably a mistake. I should have taped off like the door handles and all the door trims and the window trims and stuff like that. But that's no big deal. We can get that stuff cleaned off and taken care of, and we can look to maybe do some future color matching on a couple of other parts of the truck. But that is where you guys are gonna come in, and you guys are gonna decide whether we color match anything else with the 24 valve. As far as like the door handles, I'm thinking probably need to be color matched so that they blend in. Anything down through the middle of the truck that is like where the taillights are, through the middle where we have a lot of solid red, I obviously want to try and get that color matched. The headlights are going to get replaced here pretty soon, so those are going to be done and looking fresh, and that's going to help create a better image for the truck in and of itself. But I think we definitely need to do something with the door handles because they stand out like a sore thumb right now. And I think the mirrors are probably going to stay black just because the windows are tinted, so it kind of ties in with the windows. But if you guys can get this video like 75 likes, I know you guys can do it. 75 likes for how well these color matched and tinted taillights came out on the second gen Cummins. That's nothing. We got enough family members here to hit a goal of 75 likes like it's nothing, so let's do it. We get that 75 likes, I will go and get some more paint and we will do these door handles as soon as possible to get them looking fresh and blended in with the truck. But that is all I have for you guys tonight. I couldn't wait. I had to show you the outcome and what the final product looked like after color matching the taillights with the taillight tint all done. And honestly, I feel like this is going to get a good response from you guys because I'm stoked about it. I think it looks awesome, and everybody who did see the Instagram photo earlier said that they liked it and they want to see more stuff color matched on the truck. So like I said, 75 likes on this video and we will get those door handles color matched as soon as possible so that they blend in with the truck as well and go with the taillights. And you guys just let me know what you think of the color matched taillights down in the comment section. I am very anxious to hear your thoughts and opinions on it and what you guys think about it, how you think they came out, because I think that they look awesome and I'm super pumped that I did it and how well they turned out. As always though, hit that like button and hit it hard so we can get these door handles color matched. And if you're stopping in for the first time, you're new here, hit that subscribe button, join the family, and I will see you tomorrow with a new video. And we're probably gonna go around the truck and go over some things that I should have done differently when polishing it, some things that I wanna do when we use the cutting compound and the wool pad and all that stuff. So we're just gonna go around and go over some stuff with the body and some other things that I want to get done on it. So I'll see you then. Peace.